What's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Today we're headed to Los Altos, California. We got something I've never done before to do today. And I don't think it's that hard, but I just never done it. I've done it in the wood form, but I've never done it in the VCT form, which the whole time I'm like, man, it should be the same, but I don't know. So yesterday, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's just like, I really don't like telling people what I don't know and what I do know, right? So yesterday I go to the supply store. I go get some product that I need for this job, and I walk in. I'm like, hey, the lady's name is Nina. I say, hey Nina, how you doing? She was like, weren't you just here the other day? I was like, yeah, I forgot to get some stuff for this job, because I try not to go there often, like, because it's kind of out of my way. And I told her, yeah, I got a job for VCT tomorrow, so I need to get some stuff for her. She goes, oh, aisle 5. So I go get what I need. Go get, the pads and the stripper and the wax and all that good stuff. And then I come back and I'm like, hey, I got a question. And I just told her, like, hey, I've never done it, but I'm assuming it's the same as wood. I mean, you're stripping, when there's wax on wood, you're stripping it. And then you're just putting down, you can leave it bare, or you can just put down like your top finish, right? Not the actual floor urethane, but we'll put something down to make it look nice, right? So I was like, hey, can I use my floor machine that I have that does the hardwood? Can I use that? And she goes, I don't see why not. And she goes, do you know Mike? She said his last name, but I wasn't really paying attention. You see the Tesla semi truck? And I was like, no, I don't know him. She goes, you don't know him? I was like, She goes, I think you do. If you see him, you'll know him. I was like, all right, well, I don't know. Like, I don't be paying attention. So she goes, once I ring all this stuff up, I'll call him. For me, I'm like, man, for what? But she calls him. She has him on speakerphone, and she's just like, hey, I have a question about VCT. And I think she said, I have a question, or she's here with somebody that has a question about VCT. It was one of the two. And then this dude was like, who do I have to make fun of, or something like that. I'm not sure if she asked the question first. I think she did ask the question first. She said, when you're doing VCT and you want to rinse, can you just use your floor machine, like the dirt dragon, right? And this dude was like, who do I have to make fun of? And then she goes, well, I'm here with DWES. And then she didn't even finish really, and he was like, oh, Daryl, put him on the phone. I said, I'm here already, I can hear you. Fucking dickhead. And so he's like, if you're going to use that, you're going to be wasting your time. It makes for good YouTube, though. And I don't know how, like, I don't know if he was messing around. I don't really know I don't know, because I really don't be messing with, I don't talk with nobody really. I stay to myself. Like, I don't really have friends in this industry, right? So I don't know this guy, but I know when somebody asks me a question, I don't make fun of it. Like, that was the first thing he said. That's why I really don't be liking to ask people questions, because of stuff like that. Like, you never want to let people know what you don't know, because that's like an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've never done it. It can't be that difficult. But if someone has a question, don't be laughing, or don't sit there and say, you know, you want to, who do you have to laugh at, make fun of for asking a question. That stuff makes zero sense to me. Like, how people just, that's how they are, like stupid, childish, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like when you're in school and some kids really don't want to be asking questions, because if you ask a question, the class is going to make fun of you. I don't know why this car got in front of me. Well, I take that back. I saw her from earlier. She was trying to get over for the longest time. But, you know what I'm saying? So that's why kids don't like to ask questions in school. So if they don't know something, they just stay dumb. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say it that way, but you get what I'm saying? Like, they don't even want to get into that area of just trying to get the right answer. But, you know, in this case, we're adults. I'm assuming, like, you'll get a couple of different kinds of people. You'll get like some people that are super old in this industry, and, you know, you guys just don't click. It's just, you know, they're just different from you. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll get like younger people that are super childish, or even like some that are, you know, of age that are just childish. But you really don't really get people that are kind of there's only a few that are on the same, like, area as you. I don't know, it's weird. There's a good handful of few that are, you know, which I really don't, but if I had a question, I can ask, you know what I'm saying? But I really try not to ask any questions, man. I'll, like, watch a bunch of videos on it. And if I see the videos that they're all doing the same thing, I know that's the right way to do it. I've been doing that for ages. Like, that's why when people come to my videos and they're like, what did you use? I'm like, just watch the video. It doesn't matter what I use, because there's so many different products out there. So from the video that I've seen, there's two things. So there's people that, what they'll do is for one, they'll strip the wax off. They use the black pad, strip the wax, and then they'll suck it up with a vacuum, or they'll have like the vacuum, like an auto scrubber vacuum, right? So for me, I was like, shoot, I already have the auto scrubber. Why don't I just use that? And that's why I was saying, like, can I just use the Dirt Dragon? You know what I'm saying? That way it just eliminates, and then I can just rinse with it. That eliminates using a mop, because you got to use a mop after, if you're using a vacuum to suck it up. Now the thing is like there's a bunch of people out there, like there's a YouTuber out there that he gets whatever he gets for free. So he'll promote it because he got it for free. So whatever he gets for free, he's just throwing it out there as this is the best new machine. So you usually get like a lot of cleaners that will follow his footstep. So that's like the latest thing that, you know what I'm saying, like he's not on the dirt dragon anymore. He was using that before as he was getting it for free. So now he's on to another machine which is very similar, and you'll see like a lot of these people in these videos switching over. But the dirt dragon works just fine. So I was just like, let me just use that instead of having a mop afterwards, because you got to neutralize the stripper. So what the guy says, you're going to be wasting your time. It makes for a good video, but it makes for a good YouTube video. And he kind of laughed at it, right? And then he goes, just use a red pad after with some neutral cleaner, and that's it. He goes, you're still going to be able to get off a whole bunch of stuff off of the floor. So I'm just like, I haven't seen anybody do it that way, to be honest with you. But today, he kind of got me second guessing myself. So today I'm just gonna, I brought the red pad. I'm gonna try it just to double check. But if he's BSing me, we gonna have a problem. Anyway, we here just around the corner right here at this light, and then I'll show you guys what we got going. It's VCT carpet cleaning. It's like a vinyl kind of sheet floor kind of thing for stairs, and then concrete landings, like 2 little square concrete landings. Oh, and then tile and grout in a shower, or in a bathroom. I'm sorry. So yeah, we'll be taking care of that. It's DWES for life, y'all. All right, so the first thing we'll be doing is this bathroom tile here. And then we'll be doing before and after pictures of this tile area here. Looks pretty bad, y'all. All right, so what I'm trying to do is I just want to get the face of the tiles. I'm actually going to come back and just scrub these. I'm gonna scrub the grout with the grout brush. All right, you guys, so just let me show you guys. I don't think there's any hope. And then he was like, oh, you know, the shower. Hold on, let me scrub at this. I just put some other product on it because got a lot of hard water, efflorescence, and just soap scum. All right, so it's looking better, but it's not looking good. Unfortunately, you can see all the white coming back as it dries. Same thing in the, that's efflorescence by the way. Same thing in here. It's wet right now, but as it dries, you're gonna be able to see that. Watch right here. Right there, right there. I really haven't been successful at getting any of that stuff out. Like, I can make it look a little bit better, but never really comes out completely. All right, y'all, so we about to just do this carpet really fast. And then after I do this, I'll go ahead and rinse the bathroom tile again. I just threw like a higher concentration of acid on the floor just to see if we could do something. And he was like, oh, I thought it was going to be like brand new. The other thing too is like he had the refrigerator over there and the washer and dryer. He was like saying he thought I was gonna move it. I said nah, because what I said, you know, if you want me to get up under the refrigerator and the washer and dryer, you may want to move them. And he goes, oh, I thought you were going to do that. I was like, hell no. So what happens if I damage something or hurt myself? Should I leave y'all some V's today? So yeah, I was like, what happens if I hurt myself, damage your stuff? Hold on. And he was like, well, how am I going to move it out of here? I said, I don't know, but how am I going to move it out of here? You know, so I'm going back and forth with him. I come in today. He moved it. And he scratched his floor up. So I think he wanted me to do that. So I could scratch the floor up. I'll show you that later. Let me dry stroke this because it's a little bouncy. This is DWES for life, y'all. Alright, y'all, so went outside real quick and wanted to check my tank. Look how much this bad boy bouncing. I'll try to cool it down just a little bit. All right. Is DWES for life. Alright, so probably not the best thing to do because it's not super slick, but got my spinner on here. It's not super smooth like. Yeah, still, I open this up a little bit. Hold on, I'll come back to you in a second. It's super hard to get this shot here, but there's a big difference. It looked like that all in here. You guys can kind of see the difference right there from here to there. Kind of hard to see, y'all, but y'all can see it. Now you can see it on this side and this side. He scratched his floor, bringing the stuff in. From what I can tell, this floor looked like it was pretty much freshly painted or something. When I saw it the first day I came here, wasn't really anything crazy on it, but you know, he wanted me to move this stuff so I can do that, and then I got to pay for this. So make sure you guys are, you know, setting yourself up for success. The other thing is, imagine if I hit the stainless steel. He probably did that, but you know what I'm saying? Imagine if I do something like that. Now I got to pay for this and this. The other thing, you hear the noise? All right, so this is the carpet. So we got a little something going on over here. I think they had a sofa here. That's where the feet were. So he's like, man. So how do I say it? So he's like, the shower still has the white stuff on it, and I was like, yeah. You know, you probably use a scraper to get that up. I'm just showing you guys there's no more border. It looked pretty good. And then he was like, basically like, can you do it? And I was like, nope. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we'll go over here and I'll tell you guys. So what happened was when he first called, I was telling him the price on the VCT, right? So I told him $1 per square foot. He said it's 750 square feet. You guys do the math. And then he asked about the carpet, the tile and grout, a staircase that we're about to kind of do right now, which I was just sweeping, and it all came out to like almost $1,300 or something. I was just kind of being nice about it. And then he's like, well, my landlord gave me $500 to get this all done. I said, your landlord can't set my prices. Like, where he come up with his prices at? So he goes, hey, you think we could do everything for $1,000? And I was like, yeah, I think I could do that. But what I was gonna do is, I'm not gonna seal your tile. And the, what do you call? The tile, any kind of restorative cleaning on it, I wasn't gonna do, right? Which I did anyway. So what I did was I put more acid on it. That way we can kind of get it decent. So now it looks decent, but I had to do like almost full strength. I did full 50%. I did full strength in one little area to see how it was gonna act. We also didn't talk about the shower, which he kind of just said, oh, I meant the entire floor, like the shower. I was like, whatever. So that's how I'm kind of getting the cost down. The carpet, you know, it is what it is, fairly simple. And he wants this over here, the same thing, right? So this came up fairly easy. And then he wants the dirt out of the what do you call, the anti-slip tape. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just scrub at it with the, put some product on it, scrub it, kind of wipe it up. And that's how I'm gonna kind of save costs versus using, you know, my machine real quick. So, and then of course we have the VCT, which he said it was 750 square feet. I did the measurement and it was like 650. So that's how we get in the cost to where we're supposed to be. So those types of things is like, if you're gonna set the cost, then we're gonna have to work something out, right? So he saved a little bit on the VCT because it wasn't as much, and then the stairs and the landing, those, well, at least the other landing, the concrete came up super easy, so he's saving some money there. I kind of really threw those in for free. So we did carpet, which was like that big area. I'm assuming it's a living room. And then we did the stairs. I gave him a $50 bundle discount off of that. We did the tile and grout. We didn't seal it. I gave him the restorative cleaning, pretty much included it. And then the shower, I threw that in, but I didn't do anything heavy on it. And then he told me that, he goes, well, yeah, the scraper works. Maybe you should put that into your arsenal that way for next time when it happens. But I'm the one that told him about the scraper. I know the scraper will take off the calcium buildup on the tile. But I told him, I said, didn't you lower the price? Like, didn't you make your own price on this? And he goes, yeah. I said, well, I'm not about to do that. You got to do it. Like, I hate to be an a-hole, but that's just the reality of it. If we came in and it was my price and everything, and you explained to me that you want the shower, I would have charged accordingly because I understand how that is. So he's in there scraping his ass off because I ain't doing it. And then right now, I got to go. I'm gonna finish this, but I got to go home really fast to home base, and I got to get the skirt for my orbital machine because I forgot it. That way we don't get a lot of splatters all over the place. And then I told him, like, this will be done today, but he was like, well, how much time do you need? Like, I was like, yo, you could leave if you need to. The place is empty. Let me just do what I got to do. And I think he just wants to stick around, so he'll be here all night with me. But it is what it is. But yeah, sometimes you got to do that. If people want to, what do you call it? Like, damn, what was that? Was it progressive? You make your own price? Progressive insurance or something? Name your price? That's kind of how it's going to happen. If we're going to do stuff like that, we just going to end up lowering the price. Or lowering the, whatever we're going to be doing. Because if you can name your price on insurance, you can say, I want to pay $2 a month. You ain't going to have no coverage, really. So this dude said what he wanted to pay. I roll with it. I said, well, you know, whatever I'm doing is just going to be lower. But anyway, that's just, you know, how it's going to have to be. It's always DWES for life around here. And you see, I got him scraping, so he understood the assignment. All right, y'all. So we just went to the crib, DWES HQ, and we got the skirt so we don't splash everything. Miles of speed. A white one. So yeah, so you guys seen that. You guys seen the that vinyl floor stair. The grip tape on there, it didn't really come as clean. I don't know. I don't think that place was really taken care of over the years. It was more so just living in it and not really cleaning in it. And then, you know, there's only so much we could do. I did, like I said, the bathroom, I did like more so of a restorative cleaning, even though I shouldn't have. And what I did was I put a 50-50 of the acid mixture on there twice, because I did it at the beginning and then I did it again. I just left it on there. Probably not the best thing to do, but it kind of did the trick and made it a little bit better, and it did take away a lot of the efflorescence. So I kind of had to do that at the on that travertine floor that we had some time ago, where I had to like put it on kind of heavy, but like real carefully, so I don't etch any of the tile. But this one, I kind of flooded it on there and just let it sit, so it stayed wet for heck long, and it fizzed up. I didn't take any video of it. I was just really just trying to go to the next task. So yeah, so speaking of next task, we are headed back to do the VCT. We'll make another video on that one. Right now we're done with this video for the day. There'll be a part 2 tomorrow, but I'm just gonna sit here and eat my blackened salmon and rice. That's my lunch. Oh, that's my lunch for the day. I went home and Liza had a fat slab of nice fat fillet of salmon, and she goes, "You want something to eat?" I said, "Hell yeah!" No, this is my favorite though. I can eat this all day. Blackened salmon with rice and some vegetables. We don't have the vegetables right now, but the rice will do. Let me put this over here so I can turn. But yeah, and I was kind of explaining to her the situation with the guy. So, you know, I always like to see what she said, because she always tried to do the right thing. Me, I'm an asshole. I mean, I try to be cool at first, but if you take that stuff too far, man, I'm just gonna throw it back in your face. And he already took it too far when he lowered the price. And the only reason, and you guys could be saying, well, you took the job. I did. The only reason I took the job because I'm trying something out. I'm trying to get my money. That's what I'm trying, y'all. So I'm gonna do whatever it is, whatever I could do to get that bread. He said he wanted to do it for $1,000. I said $1,000 is cool for the day. I'm at one place. That's why I did it. But we know we're not about to get super detailed and give up the whole, you know, the whole bag. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. As usual, as always, as for life, it's DWES for life. Peace. What's going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Today we're in Los Altos, California. This is part 2 of this particular cleaning at this house. We were doing the carpet, tile and grout, some concrete landing areas, some vinyl flooring, like a vinyl sheet flooring. And then what you're gonna see here, those were on the last video, but what you're gonna see here would be VCT, which is your vinyl composite tile floor, which is a strip and wax. The floor is actually not too bad condition. You could probably just get away with burnishing, but I want to. I've never done strip and wax on this type of floors, which there was a class for it. We actually we missed that class. That was like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and we did the carpet cleaning class, and then right after was the VCT. So we missed it. I didn't know it was even the next day, but I have some jobs already scheduled for that day, so it is what it is. But anyway, I've done the hardwood strip and wax, which, to be honest, it's not that difficult. And what you can do is you can look at the first video and see, you know, I had some questions about doing this job, and then some folks kind of made fun of it, you know, or somebody, I shouldn't say some folks, but, you know, made fun of, I think I'm gonna put this over here, made fun of the fact that I had a question. So it is what it is. I usually just don't even ask questions. You know what I'm saying? If I have a question, I'll figure it out myself, kind of. But anyway, we're here. It's more explained in the first video if you want to know what I'm talking about. But I'll see y'all in a second. It's DWES for life, y'all. All right, y'all, so these lights are messing with my camera, so it's gonna be a terrible video. Like, it's fine when I go in here. Once I come back over this way, trash. Good news. There we go with the lights again. I wonder if I get a 16-inch pad, if that'll be better. That way the pad isn't bumping up against the skirt. And that's what's happening. Man, I can't even make a video, man. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I could actually see it on the video. Hold on. Yep, I can see it. So, and I don't know how. Maybe we got to do it like this. We got a couple little darker areas, like a little shadow area, kind of like there's something going on right there. But shoot, if I go, it's hard to see in here. Like, there's a big difference. Let me see if I come over here. You see it? It's like right there. That's where it stops. Yo, they need to fire whoever put these lights up here. I'm trying to make a video. But we got a little something here. I'm probably going to go over this again. And maybe just that. Just to kind of see if I can do anything with it. The other thing too I did was I mixed the stripper a little bit more potent. Hopefully that'll help me from not having to do it twice. Because I'm kind of, even in that room, I kind of went over it twice. So anyway, I'm gonna come back to y'all hopefully. This camera is a piece of, well, it's not the camera, we know that. This lighting is DWES for life, y'all. All right, y'all, so I did this one already. Just put down the first coat. Now I'm gonna do over here, which the light again. This is terrible. I can't see, it's a rainbow. So it works in 8K, but I'm not going to keep recording in 8K. It's DWES for life. All right, y'all, so I'm just putting stuff away. I know it's nighttime. It's late, man. Oh, snaps. I'm not the fastest at this. This is my first one, so it's gonna take me some time. But it looks good. Here we go with the light again. Watch. Let me see what's down here. There we go. Couple little things over here, but not bad. I'm gonna put one more coat. Just putting stuff away that way I could do the last coat, and then we on our way up out of here. It ain't hard. It's just, like I said, it's time consuming. I think if I would have just gone with the way I was thinking, using my my auto scrubber after, you know what I'm saying, after I use my orbital just to suck up and rinse, it would have been like that much quicker. But, and I didn't follow that guy's directions either. He said he's like, use a red pad and then use a black pad first and then use a red pad. And I'm just like, man, that just sounds crazy. So it's looking good though. It's looking white. It's looking bright. We have some, like I said, some little issues over there, but I don't know. But can't go wrong. It's DWES for life, y'all. All right, y'all. So I know I was gonna quit, or I said I'm out earlier, but so I was, you know, all done and stuff, right? Did two coats of the wax and everything, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. The total's 1,000, all right? And he goes, you accept card? I said, yeah, but there's a fee for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he already trying to get all the discounts. He trying to get all the discounts. So in total, he got $220 off or $250 off. I forget, but yeah, $250 off. And then he wants, he was like tripping off at a $30 little credit card service fee. Cause I don't know, man. Like, I'm not about to take the hit on all on everything. So I just charged a little $30, and he was like, "Oh, I can give you a check." I said, "Okay, that's fine." And then he goes, "Oh, well, I don't have them on me." And then he's like sitting there thinking in the air and stuff. And finally he's like, oh, let's just do it, it's fine. But he could have at least left me alone, just went to the crib, or he's saying he lived not too far from here, so he could have went to the crib. I could have called you when I was done. But you wanted to just sit there and look at me. And he's like, I want to see how things work. Like I'm always curious on like how things work. Like, so when you put the wax on, are you gonna use? I thought you were gonna use like a big machine to put the wax on. I said no. So he's like, so you don't? Nope, nobody. Like, but he's like one of the DIYers. Like he said, he bought a little floor machine, that way he can keep his floors clean. And I'm just like, that's cool, but I have a customer, like one of my good customers too. She bought a floor machine, and she hit me up and was like, "Hey, I need my floor clean," because they don't really deep clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he said he know it all. He said, so I guess he'll be fine. But I did put on the invoice a one-time discount, so I ain't doing that again for that, for that cheap price. But we got money in the bank though. That's all I care about. I got one tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so this week we worked. Well, tomorrow will be 6 days in a row. We're off Sunday. We got Monday all the way to Friday next week. So that's every day, every work day or every weekday in February, except for 2, which was like the first 2 days or something like that of February. Other than that, man, it's been good. Had a few fat jobs for the month. We got a really fat one on the 29th, which we're doing. You guys probably remember we did this. I guess it would be November-ish 2022, I think. But it's in Lafayette, California, and it is 2 neighbors. Well, technically we did three neighbors, but we're only doing 2 of them this time. So, and those are like pretty fat tickets, nice little invoice chunks. They both want upholstery, carpet, and area rugs. And if I remember correctly, I know one of them has a fat sectional, which we did a video on, and pricing went up, son. So that's for both of them. I think it should be what I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be well over 1,000. Well, for sure. Probably like 700 a piece. Oops. Yeah, so we should be good, man. I'm about to just get some dinner because I told Liza, don't worry, because she was waiting for me to get home to cook. I'm like, it's kind of late, so just forget about it. I'll just get something. So I'm about to do that real quick, and then I'll see y'all when I see y'all. It's DWES for life, y'all. Peace.